Okay, I have changed one setting. Let's see how this one goes. Everything's going good now. Green light, bitrate's fine, no drop frames. I'm going to transition us back over to the game. I've started over, so we'll have to watch that cutscene again. But I want to have everything there on the VOD at least, because there are people who do watch the VOD. Okay, I just want to see what my talking voice is. The game's volume should be right about there. Okay. I just want to make sure my limiter is set correctly so the game is not drowning out my audio. All right, so we're just going to pick up where we left off, which is that cutscene right there. The other Kai, from Lena to Kai. How did that happen? Because it's been established that these are two different people. The Kai we saw earlier was a guy, but the Kai we've been playing with is a girl. And her name is Lena, apparently. But she goes by Kai. So what happened here? Raz to sneeze. See, that's the bridge that we had to cross in that last mission. Where we were running from the enemy. You know, while I was down, I probably should have checked what my audio tracks were set to, but it should be fine. I've had so many audio issues with this game, it's unreal. So they're on watch duty, but they're way the heck back there when it's established that whatever. This must have happened not long after the end of that mission then, if they're back at this point. So this is after the mission, but before we rendezvoused with Minerva, and presumably nobody was left of Squad F. I think they got completely wiped out. Hooray. Nice story, huh? We all want to know about Kai's story, Raz. How did Lena become Kai? Because Kai was somebody else earlier. Technically, she's not. Technically, she's attached to us. So she's not really a member. She's got her own thing, but she's just attached to Squad E. Also, it would be Easy Squad. This is World War II, essentially. And end cutscene. All right, and we pick up on this one. I wonder what the mission on this one's going to be. Miles is beat. You'll make it, Miles. You're in the rest of the game. I mean, Raz helped. And where the heck were you, actually? Because we didn't have a tank for that. Or did we? I can't remember. There you are. So Kai's like the second in command, I think. Shouldn't he be helping? Ooh, so that's what happened. Kai was handpicked by the top brass for something. Hold on, I want to check something on I want to check something on OBS for a second. Alt tab. What is your audio track set to? Okay, you're all 6 track. My microphone's all 6 track. Alerts are set. That's only on track 1. Okay, so everything's set like it should. I'm just noticing on the mixer, the audio's not peaking with the dialogue, so it's harder to tell. It might, the music in the background is kind of. Oh, I didn't mean to. I did not mean to skip that. I'm gonna lower the background music to 0. I want to check something. Text speed, no, text speed to quick actually. This is set to headset. I want this all the way down and apply. Now we're gonna watch that cutscene again. Yeah, it's not. So there's like, the dialogue's not getting captured properly. What the fuck? Can I edit that while the stream is going on? Okay, I'm just gonna switch my desktop audio back on. I guess I have to for this game. Desktop audio. I'm gonna throw the same limiter on it from the game audio. So copy the filters. Mute this one. Paste the filters to that. And that should just be the limiter to -25. Okay, now let's see.
A couple months after we got assigned to the Ranger Corps.
Okay, yeah. I don't know what it is with this game. It does not gel with the audio like everything else. I think it might be using. Well, no, it could, because the background music was showing up fine. Okay, desktop audio is all 6 tracks, which is where I want it. All right. Okay, I don't know why, but that's apparently a thing. Okay, I'm gonna rapid skip through all this.
10. Come on, man. But the Ranger.
Because we've already seen it. Come on.
Sorry, Miles. No shit.
Wait for what's his face to show back up.
Yeah, but where'd our bro even go? Wait a second. He wasn't snapped up by some other squad, was he?
He might have been.
No way. I heard Command put him on a secret mission.
My voice sounds familiar.
I wouldn't pry too deep into that. Even I don't know.
I think I've heard that voice actor before. I've heard a lot of these voice actors before, I'm sure, but Lawrence voice actor in particular sounds very familiar.
Special Forces. No wonder. I mean, he's a non-commissioned officer who can kick ass and take names. Could be he's working personal detail for the higher-ups. Or maybe delivering classified intel.
He's been gone 2 weeks now. What's he doing out there?
Nobody knows.
Special Forces. So cool. He'd better tell us all about his adventures when he gets back.
Who is that voice actor? I've definitely heard that voice before.
Well, well. I thought I was training soldiers, but looks like I got a bunch of chatty goddamn Cathys instead.
Ah, crap.
10K just wasn't enough, huh? One more lap, all of you. Get moving.
Sir, yes, sir.
And Miles is gonna die. All right, I'm gonna turn the background music back on. Right about here, I think. Yeah, I think that'll work. There must be something weird with the way this game does audio then, because I've had that problem a lot where it's capturing music and sound effects but not dialogue, or it'll have dialogue on the stream but not in the VOD. It's so weird, and I can't track it down if it's a problem with audio tracks or what it is. It's got to be the game itself, because I don't have this problem with anything else. If I capture global audio from the desktop, I can hear it. So I guess I'll just keep my desktop audio on there for
Several
a
days
backup.
later, Kai finally came back. Claude and I were on standby from watch duty. Who's there?
Who goes there?
It's me.
Hi.
What the? Kai?
Why are you sneaking around?
Raz. Good. Looks like watch duty's on schedule. I need to tell you something. Just keep quiet for now and listen.
Kai, your leg!
You're hurt.
It is what it is. I just screwed up on my last mission.
Oh, so Kai's doing Spec Ops stuff.
Wait, what happened? You're Kai, you don't just screw up.
We can talk later. You need a medic.
No time. Right now, I need you to listen. I'm leaving the military. I've got no other choice.
Okay.
What? The hell are you talking about? You signed up before any of us did.
Kai, this squad needs you. Deserting is a serious crime. You of all people should know that.
Oh, I do. But I don't plan on deserting.
What are you doing, Kai?
Squad E's training will be over soon. When that happens, then you'll be assigned for deployment. New station, new superiors, and that new drill sergeant. You've only been with him a week. He doesn't know my face, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess so.
So I'm sending in a double.
Oh.
As far as you're concerned, Kai Shulin is someone else. They'll be taking my place for training and beyond.
What the hell are you
Oh.
thinking?
What's the motivation here?
I can't allow this. Not just as your friend, but as commander of this squad. Swapping in a body double? Why can't you just go through the process? You can get a discharge. I can't.
There's something preventing him from going through official channels. That's obvious.
I can't, damn it. Not anymore. Not like this.
Kai?
So he goes off for 2 weeks on some secret Spec Ops shit, comes back hurt and tells us he's deserting, essentially, but he's going to send in a body double, who I'm going to guess is Lena, who we call Kai. The only thing I don't know is why he's doing this, and what he plans on doing when he leaves.
Please. You two are the only ones I can turn to.
How long have we known each other, man? This is the first time you've asked us to do anything. Just tell me one thing. We can trust you on this, right?
He nods. But
Justice shall be served. That's what I swore to you and the rest of our friends. I will never betray that.
justice will be served. But whose definition of justice here, Kai?
Fine.
Raz, we can't do this. It's against the...
I'm a soldier too, man, I know. But our best friend for life is begging us here. I got a code that's way more important than army regs.
Okay.
Claude, please.
If this goes south, all the guilt is gonna fall on your replacement's head.
That's
Even
true.
then, are you sure?
Yes, I'm well aware. But I've realized, just beating the Imperial Alliance won't change a thing.
So what's
I
his
need to put
plan?
an end to this war, once and for all. That's why I have to go.
So he doesn't think winning the war against the Empire is going to change anything. He's planning something.
Fine.
That's all I had to say. It's almost time for the shift changes. Go.
But you're hurt.
I'll be fine. If you two don't show up on time, you'll only draw attention. Go, now.
Come on, Claude. We gotta move. Don't die out there, Kai.
Okay, so Kai deserted but sent in Lena to take his place, is what we're getting here. As to what exactly Kai's doing, I have no idea exactly, but he says he doesn't think ending the war is going to change anything, which means he's planning something of his own accord. Or he was handpicked by the upper brass, so they might have him doing something that has to be kept off the books, like a spy or some cloak and dagger shit going on. But he was a sniper. Well, sniper wouldn't be the worst choice for a spy, I guess.
So, wait. Kai's replacement is
Lena, aka Kai.
you? But how are you supposed to... I mean, you're a girl!
How is his sister supposed to kill his double?
That's what it was. I like the bait and switch did game. You made every...
Come on, Kai. There's no way this is gonna work.
My brother already told me what to do. He also said you two could make it work somehow.
Look, Lena, you know what you're getting into, right? If your cover's blown, you'll be court-martialed, and...
Lena who? My name is
Her
Kai.
cover's blown. Is she even in the military for that matter?
Yeah, sure, great. Yeah, that's fine, but it doesn't change the fact that you're... I mean, you're obviously...
Is there some kind of problem?
Kinda. All the paperwork says you're a guy, and you're very obviously not.
No.
Claude, is everything okay? Who's this?
It's Kai.
Huh? So, who is this girl? You heard her. From this day forth, she's Kai Shulin. I can't believe you agreed to this, Claude! A body double?
Okay, so Miles
If an
knows
officer
too.
finds out about it...
Miles, shut your mouth.
Well, yes, you're right to be concerned, but...
Maybe we should back out now and pretend
Teresa
it never
too?
happened before things get messy.
But this is what Kai wanted, so... Why would Kai put you up to a crazy stunt like this? Good question. Raz, care to explain?
We don't really know.
What? Throwing me under the tank? You son of a...
Out with it, Raz.
And
I hate
Leonhard,
to have
does
to
the whole
report this to our
squad know?
superiors before you can explain yourself.
Whoa, 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 hold your horses! Now, there's a very good explanation for all of this, I swear!
The whole squad just knows, don't they?
Really? And what
I mean, it
might
would make
that
sense.
be?
They would, because they did train with Kai, and now Kai suddenly is a girl, so that would
Well,
be quite
you see,
obvious.
This is, Lena Schulin's dream. Yep, ever since she was little, she wanted to join the Ranger Corps.
Are they gonna buy that?
When she was a kid, she'd always go on and on about being a ranger, keeping the peace, saving the homeland. She may be small, but she's been working her ass off for this since she was a kid.
Is that true?
Aren't you a merc, Viola? Okay.
But her parents were totally against it. Didn't want their precious daughter living the soldier's life, see? So, that's why her brother enlisted in her place. I mean, once you're in the military, your ma and pa can't do a damn thing about it. Get it?
That's true.
This was their plan all along. They were just biding their time until the right moment for a big switcheroo.
But this,
Hot damn, that's one hell of a gambit.
oh my god, they're buying it?
I always figured Kai had no sense of humor, but if this is his idea of a joke, it's a darn good one.
That aside, this is a clear violation of military code. Even if it's for Kai, we're playing a dangerous game.
Rosetta, the voice of reason, as always. Look at I'm getting to know the characters. It's one of the reasons I love this game. It's gonna break my heart if any of them die.
I don't know if this is going to work, Claude.
No, it'll be fine. Just leave it to me. I'm not gonna deny it. This plan is insane.
All of our plans have been insane.
But we're Squad E. Doing the impossible is our job, right? That's precisely why Kai trusted us with his sister. He knew we could pull this off.
There's no way this'll work. I mean, they're not even the same gender. How are we supposed to...
No worries there. I mean, she may be a woman, but it's not like she's girly.
Raz is about to get punched.
Hell, she's more butch than most guys here. Just think of her as a guy with some glandular shit that looks like TNA.
Kai's about to deck Raz.
Oh, what? You gonna hit me now?
She just might,
Don't
actually.
mind if I do.
You kind of deserve that, Raz. Not gonna lie.
Well, you weren't wrong. I'm more man than a boy like you.
Oh, burn. Viola is taken aback by that.
Oh, goodness.
So is Rosetta.
But Raz is one of the best at CQC in the whole unit. And she dropped him in one hit.
I mean, Kai is a badass. We do know that.
There. See everyone? That proves it.
Yeah, her beating the shit out of Raz.
If we want to get through the
In
Ranger
one
course,
punch, apparently.
we need Kai on our side. We don't have to worry. Now that the test is over, our superiors won't pay much attention to personnel.
And they did say the new drill sergeant doesn't know who Kai or what Kai looks like.
If we make it through training, we can pull this off. I know we can. So, please.
Just hope the
I
old
want
drill
everyone
sergeant doesn't
working
swing
together
by.
on this. Come on, Kai.
Please, I need your help.
Well, after seeing what she's capable of.
Viola's all for it if she sees she can beat the crap out of somebody.
Mm-hmm. I think it'll be a ball having you around. We'd be happy to have you.
Rosetta?
My thoughts exactly. She's got guts, and that's what counts.
Hooray!
You're one of us now.
Oh, Nico.
Let's do our best together.
Nico, you're way too cute and innocent for this terrible, terrible world.
I wasn't expecting homework after the Ranger test. This could be a delicate operation.
Maybe, but we're Squad E. We'll make it happen.
Thank you. All of you.
I need to use Teresa more. I don't use her
Okay.
enough.
We might just pull
Isn't
this
she a
off after
scout?
all.
Glad things worked out.
Okay, pick yourself off the ground. Or pass out. How hard did she hit him?
And so, Lena became Kai of Squad E. And you can probably imagine what happened. It was just one thing after another.
Come on, maggot! Keep that ass up! Huh? What was that? Sounded like a girl.
No! It's a snake.
Jeez, calm down. It's just a coil of rope.
Oh, they're working so hard to keep that cover, aren't they?
Oh, how silly of me.
You again. I said no chit-chat during training!
Believe me, we had some close calls.
Rosetta's got everybody's back. That's why we love her.
Kai Shulin! Your time on the short-distance sprint's gotten better. Huh? Whoa! What the? Private, your chest is bulging! Wait a minute. Shulin, are you?
Crap! This is bad.
I'll handle this. Oh, sorry about that, but we had to teach him a lesson.
Lesson.
How are you gonna explain this one, Viola?
Yeah. Kai barged into the woman's showers yesterday. Can you believe him? So we had to punish him. If he likes girls' underwear so much, he's gotta wear them during training.
Ouch. That might get a reprimand.
How do you like that, Kai? No more accidents, huh? Uh-huh.
The women's showers. Private, I have never been more more
Okay.
shocked and appalled.
I thought this drill sergeant didn't know what Kai looked like. I guess he read the paperwork, though.
All right, maggots. Kai's mistakes are your mistakes. You all get another 50 laps.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What?
The problems just kept coming like that. Another day, another cover-up. Thanks to everyone's help and Kai's sheer willpower, we somehow made it through. But then, at the very end of the ranger course, during marksmanship training...
Uh-oh. Did we get busted?
Today it's target practice, privates. We'll be using live ammo for this one.
Whew. Looks like it's my time to shine.
Kai Shulin.
What?
Sir, yes, sir.
Word is you're the best shot in this squad. You
Now,
sure don't look
he
it.
would probably notice that her voice is more feminine, though.
Oh man, we're boned.
Yeah, Kai was our best marksman. If she screws this up, they're gonna know something's off.
Damn it, what do we do?
Y'all really should have thought about this one ahead of time.
Hey, maggot! You got something to share with the class?
Sir, no, sir. Sergeant, I have a suggestion for today's training.
Oh? What's gonna be going on here?
Yo, Claude, just so we're straight, you're sure this is gonna work, right?
No. Okay, so we sneak into the training ground without the drill sergeant seeing us. Then we shoot the targets, and Lena fires at the same time to look like she hit them. Lucky for us, targets are all Squad E Lancers, and they know what's going down. Okay. But if a drill sergeant finds us, it's over. We better end our moves hidden in the grass. Oh, and don't expect Lena to actually hit anything. That's pretty much a lost cause. Is she that bad of a shot? She's supposed to be really good. Like, by the time we get to where the game takes place, she's really good, so she must have improved her skills. The more I think about it, the less it sounds like it's gonna work. We have to take out targets, must be sniped. Enter the enemies in interception range. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. In a turn with Claude or Raz not hiding, attack any unit that's not a target, and 20 turns pass with the failure conditions. This one's gonna be hard. Their interception range is kind of hard to tell. Okay, description: sneak into Kai's sniping test, take down target lancers. Mission fails if Claude or Raz enter the interception range and end the turn while not hiding or attack an untargeted enemy. Okay. Well, all my potential deployments are positioned. Claude and Raz there, and I'm guessing, yeah, that's Kai over there. I got a yellow light on OBS, but the bitrate's fine. It's going back and forth between yellow and green, so hopefully all is good. I can't look on my phone and tell what the bitrate is because the app doesn't show that.
Ah, screw it. Not like we got a choice at this point. Let's go kick some ass!
Here.
We can't let them blow our cover. Kai, Raz, I'm counting on you.
All right.
Let's begin. Training starts now.
Raz, are you ready?
Yeah, locked and loaded.
I want to know what
Alright.
they
Remember
suggested
the
to
plan?
the drill sergeant.
Shoot down the targets and make it look like they're Lena's shots. The instructors are keeping a close watch on the place. We have to make sure we aren't discovered.
This
If they
is a
get too
clever little
close,
twist on the
duck into the
typical
bushes and
mission
take
for this
cover.
game.
Roger that.
All right. Those are the targets, I'm presuming? Interception range. Soldier interception fire range depends on its class. Now you tell me this. Scouts can intercept within 270 degrees of other classes. 270 degrees. Other classes can intercept within 90 degrees. In this mission, entering the enemy's interception range will mean failure. Be mindful of the direction they face. You know, this would have been helpful information earlier in the game, but okay. I did not know that about scouts. Okay. Shock trooper there. He's kind of overseeing. Sniping target A is that guy. Target B. Target C. Getting to this one's going to be tricky. That's going to be real tricky, actually. I'm going to guess they move around at some point. We have 4 command points we can use. They're all Lance. Oh, there's a scout right here. This one's facing this way, and this one's facing this way. This is going to be tough. Well, either way, I think we're going to need to move Raz along here because that's the shorter path. And we'll let Claude take the longer path. Do I have to tell Kai when to shoot? Or does she do that automatically when these guys shoot? Let's move Raz first.
Found him.
There's our target. We get in the grass. Now the question is, if I shot now, would Kai know to shoot with me, or do I have to tell Kai to shoot? Because I can take out him.
So, Claude, just hypothetically, hitting one of the instructors would be a bad idea, right?
Yes.
Do you really need me to answer that?
Hey, I'm just checking. More importantly, is Lena gonna be okay? She's gotta match our timing perfectly.
I don't think we'll have to worry about that. Even when we were little, Lena was always quick on the uptake. That's probably why Kai trusted her to do this. He knew
The question is, how does the guy next to her not see us doing this?
God, guess it runs in the family, huh?
Yeah.
All right. You know what? We're just gonna have to find out.
Hit confirmed. Well, of course you could hit that one, huh?
Whew. I can't believe that worked.
Okay, so she does it automatically.
This is way more nerve-wracking than I thought it'd be. I almost had a heart attack there.
And I like that he only fired one shot. Because normally shock troopers fire a whole bunch. He only fired once. Okay. We're gonna move Raz over here. Now the real question is, what do I do? How do I need to get Claude in a position to take out this person? But I don't know how. That's actually going to be kind of tough. Because this one's we're going to have to... Okay, we'll play this by ear for the most part. I'm going to have Claude move up here. I'm going to see if we can sneak by this guy in the grass. He will be able to see us if we get too close, but we'll try going through the grass. He's a shock trooper, so his field of vision isn't the best. Alright. I'm gonna hug over here. Try to crawl past him. Let's see if we get seen.
Hey, did you hear something?
Okay, we're in his field of vision right now. He can't see us. Okay, so we can do this.
Who left all these Ragnite boxes out here?
Ragnite boxes? Why are those out here? Alright, we're gonna come out of the grass inside his field of vision, but we might be far enough away.
Sniping from that distance? That'll be a tough shot.
Okay, yeah, we're far enough away.
Who's there? Whew. Just a cat.
Ooh. Why is there a Ragnite box there?
I don't know. It feels like someone's out there.
Am I supposed to shoot that? Because normally when there's a Ragnite box, you shoot it. But I think I'm not supposed to.
Damn it. Forgot to put away the Ragnite boxes.
And they keep saying that. Does that just mean I need to...
Did you hear something? I could have sworn.
Maybe I have to shoot that. Because I don't see there is any way for me to get past that guy without being seen. Okay, the game is telling me I think I need to shoot this. If this is not the right thing to do, we'll find out really fast.
Gotcha.
Oh. Okay. Has him face another direction. The problem is, am I going to have enough movement points to get Claude up here, shoot him, and then back down here? I might.
I can do this.
I should have just enough. Claude, just don't fucking miss.
Over here.
Hit! That was some distance, and you still got it. Not bad.
How do you like that? Perfect.
Okay,
timing
now
and
we need to get
everything.
Claude back in the grass.
Raz, keep it down.
Oh, sorry. Just got a little carried away.
Well, I know how you feel. The pressure's getting to me too. In any case, this next target is the last. Let's end this. No room for mistakes.
Claude, calm down. You're freaking me out.
He's determined. Okay, Claude, get back in the grass. All right. Okay, I don't have enough movement points to get anyone else anywhere else. I could maybe theoretically get Raz over here. He might have enough movement points for that. I'm gonna save for future save scumming purposes. We're gonna try to move Raz up to those. Hey. Yeah, I'm gonna move Raz up there. But I wanna think they're gonna move at some point. So we gotta do something to get somebody right here. Which means we need to do something to distract either these two or these two. And that scout. I'm gonna move Raz up to that second bit of grass.
I got this.
Should have just enough to get up here. He does. All right. Gonna end right here.
It feels like someone's out there.
Don't see any more Ragnite boxes. So hopefully we'll see how they're gonna move here. They're gonna move somewhere, I hope. Oh, yep, they're moving a scout forward out of the grass. There was one over there we didn't see. Not a scout, a shock trooper. This guy's moving back. Hey, he's moved out of the way. That makes our life a little easier. Okay, so we know there's someone here and here. Man, we gotta be careful about this. So this is a no-go. There is no way. I just noticed something. You can actually see the soldiers on the map, even when they're not marked. It's like right here, there's a guy. You can see how that little bit there is moving? That's right where he is. Interesting. I don't think it's supposed to do that. Okay, well, at least we know right where they are and pretty much which way they're facing. So we're going to have to do something. This way's a no-go. There's no grass over there, and they're watching that direction. We got to do something to get over here. But there's a shock trooper there watching that. It's tough, actually. I'm not 100% sure what to do. Well, either way, we need to move Raz first. He has the least amount of movement points. And he's the worst shot. So let's move Raz first. Over here. Down in the grass. What are we gonna do to distract this guy? There's no Ragnite box. And we got a rock we can throw at him? We can't move that way. He's looking there. We can't move that way. There's a guy there. Oh, wow. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Yeah, I basically can't move. The only thing I can do is move Claude forward up to about where Raz is. But that doesn't accomplish anything. I can't do anything from there. I can't move further forward than that. They'll see me. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Move Claude over there. But there really isn't anything that can be done.
There they are.
Yeah, he's looking that way. There really isn't nothing I can do, though.
Who's there? Just a cat.
I'm gonna end this turn now and see what happens if they move. I'm just gonna have to hope that they move somewhere. Oh, I think I see what I'm supposed to do. I see what I was supposed to do. We need to save Scum. There's a ladder here that I didn't notice, and we're supposed to go around this way. All right. I might just start mission over. Okay, I'm gonna save Scum. This will be just after. So I know I can get Raz up to here, which means I could probably get him here, too. He's in the best position for that, so we're going to go ahead and move him.
Here comes the pain!
Who left all these Ragnite boxes out here?
I'm just going to move him as far forward in the grass as I can. All right, you stay there. And that's really all I can do. He's moving around there. So basically, that's just those three move every time, is what's happening. This guy's gonna move. All right. So, knowing that this direction's a no-go, the only thing we can do is come from here, which means we're gonna have to move in a way. We're gonna have to hug this wall, basically. So this scout won't see us, and we shouldn't be in his field of vision. And then we'll have to time it so that we get up here 2 turns from now. Next turn, this guy's gonna move back. And then we'll be able to move over here and shoot Sean. That's what we're gonna have to do. So I need to move Claude further up to where Raz is.
I can do this.
Sniping from that distance? That'll be a tough shot.
Now here's a problem.
Ah, damn it. Forgot to put away the Ragnite boxes.
Here's a problem. If I move up this hill, that's a shock trooper. They shouldn't see me.
Ragnite boxes out here.
Now's the time to find out, actually. We might as well just go ahead and move Claude as well. I don't know.
I don't know. It feels like someone's out there.
I'm gonna go ahead and move Claude forward.
Who's there?
I think we should be out of his field of view since we're climbing up here. Because he's a shock trooper, so his field of view kind of comes over here and won't be high enough by that point. And we can get Claude at least up to here.
Commencing attack.
That's problematic.
Damn it, he's staring right at us. Get moving, you idiot.
Doesn't look like he's gonna move anytime soon. He'd have a clear view of us from that vantage. All right, let's ignite those explosives.
Yeah, I already figured that out.
Man, you sure about this?
Look at where it's placed. The tree ought to shield him from the explosion. And if we're lucky, the tree might fall over and give us some cover.
Yeah, I guess. Well, it's worth a shot.
Huh? Hey, you!
Oh, he saw
What are
me?
you doing?
Crap, we're had. Claude, run for it!
It's too late, Raz. This is the end of the line.
That is inside
Looks like it was
his
an
field of
impossible
view?
plan after all. Our fight, it's all over now.
Damn, he can see pretty far. No, just load from where I left off. Okay. So now we know. The problem is I can't really get a good shot on those explosives from there. Maybe from here? I wonder. It might be worth splitting them up. But the problem is, that means I'm going to have Raz take the shot from here. And Raz is my worst shot of these two. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have... Okay, I'm going to have Raz move up to that grass like I did the first time. We're going to have Claude move down to here next turn. He can move pretty far. This isn't a very big map. And we'll have Raz come around here. And maybe he has a better shot on the Ragnite box from here, because Quad's not going to have a shot on it, and if I move outside of this grass, I am had. All right, so that's what we're going to do.
I got this.
I'm going to move Raz up to here and end the turn. Then we're going to end the phase. They're going to do their moving. He's going to move. All right, I'm going to move Raz first.
Here comes the pain.
Yeah, he has a good shot on the Ragnite box from here. All right. Right here, I think he would be able to make the shot. Yeah, he should hit that, no problem. I'm gonna have him do it. Go ahead and do it.
Come on!
We just brought the tree down on that guy. He's probably not uninjured from that. I just want to make sure Raz's feet weren't poking out or anything. This tree down, that guy won't be able to see us. We can move Quad pretty far forward, actually.
I can do this.
We're not going to be able to move and take the shot this turn, but we should be able to next turn.
Forgot to put away the Ragnite boxes.
Yeah, y'all should have noticed they're blowing up.
I can do this.
Okay, we'll get in the grass. Yeah, he can't see us. That shock trooper.
Ah, damn it. Forgot to put away the Ragnite boxes.
Don't accidentally climb up that.
Who's there? Whew. Just a cat.
Okay, do I want to risk getting to that grass over there? Should have the movement points to do it, because I got one more command point, or two more command points left. I don't think that shock trooper will be able to see us if I'm far enough. I want to risk it. Go ahead and risk it. Yeah, okay, we're good. We can make it up there with one more command point. And that's our last one.
Commencing attack.
Get down in the grass. Just get right here. All right, we'll end this turn. Enemy's gonna move. This guy over here is gonna move back, which means I'm gonna be able to run up. Yep, and he's watching the opposite direction, so I can make the shot from those sandbags. All right.
I can do this.
That scout won't be able to see us for the tree.
There they are.
All right. Quad, don't fucking miss. Damn. Sent Jean flying.
Wow! Private, that was one hell of a display. You might just be a decent marksman after all. Nah, hell with it. Kai, that was downright incredible.
Oh, it's finally over. Man, I'm beat.
Yeah.
That actually was a very interesting
Can't let
mission.
our guard down yet.
That was a nice little twist
We
on
have
the
to hurry and get back. Come on, we should go now while the instructor's distracted.
nice little twist on the typical
Right.
mission
If we
flow
blow
of
our
this
cover
game.
now, it's not gonna be pretty.
Yeah, definitely not.
3 turns? Not bad, actually.
You certainly impressed someone in that last battle. HQ.
What did I get? Ooh, a military cape. You know, a lot of people do have capes on in this game, I've noticed.
Somehow, we pulled it off.
God, that was even more stressful than the actual ranger course. I think my hair's falling out.
Kai, something wrong?
Yeah, that probably takes getting used to.
No, not really. It's just a little strange. I don't think I've ever missed that many times with a rifle before.
Huh? Wait, you've used a rifle before?
Well, yeah. Around the time you all enlisted, I joined Hoffin's Town Watch. I was their sniper, so I thought I was a better shot than this. I guess the old second handguns handle pretty differently from Federation rifles.
Wait, what? First I've heard of it. If you've used a rifle before, you should have at least hit one... Wait, let me see that. I don't think these sights are set right.
What the? You're right. These sights are totally off.
Really?
If anything, it's impressive that you got that close with an inaccurate scope.
Wait, then... Here, set it right and try again.
Well, she wouldn't be able to set it right unless she put a few shots down range.
Sure.
What? How is she that good?
I like that we've just learned that mission was completely unnecessary.
Bullseye. Everyone. She might even be a better shot than Kai.
Huh. This gun's a lot easier to use than the Watch's rifles. This scope thing's pretty handy.
Kai, you're
The
even
Watch's
better than your
rifles
brother.
didn't have scopes on them, and she was a sniper. Raz, keep your mouth shut. And she punches him again.
I'm Kai. I don't have a brother, just a sister. Everyone, I want to thank you. You've done so much for me. I swear to you all that I'll return the favor with my skills.
I'm
So
sure
I
you
hope
will,
we
Kai.
can all work together. This is what you wanted, right, Kai?
I guess. I really wish I knew why he did what he did. I have my suspicion. I wonder if he's defecting.
And that's it.
Or
Since
pretending to defect.
Lena's been Kai. She even earned that nickname. Dead-Eye Kai, they call her. Oh, come on! Not even a golf clap? I just gave away our biggest secret with a story and everything.
But there are still some things you haven't answered. Kai, the real one, I mean. Where did he go after that? What was this secret mission that Command put him on? Wasn't he hurt? Is he ever coming back?
Sorry.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
wouldn't
have
tell
those
us that.
answers. No one's heard a peep from him since Lena showed up.
So for all we know, he could be dead.
He could be.
Please. There's no way he'd die that easy.
Didn't you try searching for him? It's
How?
ludicrous.
We're
I
freaking
have no
deployed.
idea
How the
where
hell
he
are we
even
supposed to
is.
do that?
Hey, he asked me a favor and I said yes. That's all. Beyond that is none of my business. I just trust his decisions. He's not the kind of guy to make the wrong choice.
That's idiotic.
Maybe, but that's how we do. We trust each other.
So parading his sister around as a man and dragging her into combat is your thing?
I mean, she's up to it.
Well, don't worry about that. He asked us to look after her, so I'm gonna protect her. Whatever it takes.
Jeez. That's the most idiotic part of all of this. How do you expect to constantly guard her on a battlefield?
She's had to save his ass more than he's had to save hers.
Oh, looks like Claude and the others are back.
Finally, I can go back to my tent.
I had tents this entire time?
Hey, just so we're clear, you mind not telling Kai we talked about all this?
Why not?
I mean, she's got it hard enough as it is. I don't want to go reminding her about her brother.
Yeah, I can understand that. Those two were really close after all. I hope we can all be together again someday. Maybe back in Hoffen, once things are peaceful.
Maybe.
That'd be nice. Back when we were kids, we had to say goodbye once curfew hit. But now we can drink all night, and I got loads of stuff to talk about with you guys.
Like I'd stay up all night listening to your drunken rambling. Come on, we should head back before we freeze to death. There's no place like home.
Home sweet home? You mean that tent buried in the snow?
I was about to say, your tent is over there covered in snow.
Well,
that's what you're calling home?
At least it's out of the wind.
How'd you even have a tent, actually?
Yeah,
aren't we running from people?
Go.
All right, is this going to get back to the regular game now? Thank God.
The Crystal Sea.
I should have enough time to do one more mission, assuming it's not too long.
Listen up, everyone. I'd like to introduce a new member of Squad E.
Oh, a new recruit.
You don't know me. I'm your new Prince Charming, Leonhard Strauch. Got it memorized?
Yeah, I'm not assigning you to this squad anywhere.
Yasha a lot. Now, if you'd like to review the principles of ballistic trajectory, I can go over the formulae.
I hope you're a Mortarman. New preferences, the bunny decal, personnel updated, glossary updated. I'm pretty happy with the way I have things set up now, so I'm just going to go ahead and move to the next thing. Oh, yeah, those things showed up. Minerva squad is wiped out.
The coldest winters gave rise to the Crystal Sea, a floating field dotted with countless icebergs. Normally an inland sea, the bitter cold made it a frozen wasteland, impassable by ships. At these times, nature itself protected the imperial capital, snow on the land and icebergs in the water. However, this winter brought an unusual sight. 3 Federation battleships charging through that frigid expanse. Snow cruisers. These were the Federation's secret weapons, built to pass the impassable and tame the Crystal Sea.
They move on land. Because we fought one of these. The Empire had one of these in the first game, and we got to fight it. Theirs was much bigger, though.
If those snow cruisers hadn't shown up when they did, the entire Ranger Corps would have died on that coast. As it stood, we'd already lost over half our troops by the time they arrived.
Not exactly good odds.
After boarding, we reorganized the survivors. Each company went to a different ship.
How many were left? It looked like there was just Minerva and Squad E.
Operations #2 vessel, the Centurion. We're finally in a place where we can leave the cold, the hunger, and the marching behind. It's almost too good to be true. Straight out of hell and into something like heaven. But it's not a heaven that comes with a sky.
Well, it's better than the freezing snow. So exactly how many people were left? Because it looked like it was just Minerva. Squad F was wiped out, and it was Squad E. So Minerva plus Squad E. I guess there must have been a few other survivors somewhere, but that's all we saw.
Riley, how's Minerva holding up?
She won't touch her food. It seemed to take all her effort just to respond to me.
I'm imagining she's pretty torn up. She did lose her entire squad.
I see. Well, I can't blame her.
And her simp.
She's one of the few survivors of Squad F. And they might not.
Okay, so apparently there was a few other survivors of Squad F.
If Squad E had been quicker. But if Minerva stays like this...
Yeah. Time heals all wounds. but we don't have that luxury.
Ah, damn it, there goes my soup!
Are you okay? That was a big one.
I've had enough of this crap. I can't keep my appetite with all this damn shaking. And the boat creaks, I can't even sleep.
Oh, princess. Can't get his beauty rest going over a little ice reef? You army boys are all the same.
We're gonna do this now.
Oh yeah? Well, we ain't a bunch of chumps on a boat, that's for sure.
And whose boat do you think you're on? Oh, we can help you get some sleep, hotshot. No more scary ice. You might not even wake up.
Oh, you think you're hot shit? Fine, come get it!
Really? Really, guys,
Coming
now?
in with a big wind-up like that? I'll show you how to throw a friggin' punch!
Shouldn't we stop them?
They can let off some steam. Idiots of the land versus idiots of the sea.
I guess Kai. Even though there is absolutely no reason to be doing this.
Come on!
Hey, Kai. Isn't this getting a little out of hand?
Like it.
That's the thing about idiots. They never learn unless you make them learn.
Riley, that's a grenade.
What the hell? Hey, Riley! You can't just grenade us!
Holy! Retreat! Retreat!
It was a dummy, wasn't
Whoa. Riley, was that alive?
Custom grenade, full of chili powder, pepper, and powdered mustard.
it? Oh, okay.
Let's go, Kai. We can have some tea on the deck, where it's quieter.
My eyes!
This has to be some kind of war crime! Where did she get this?
Okay, I will admit that's kind of funny, but that would scare the shit out of me.
Water! I need water!
Claude's probably the only one who can stop this.
Claude is apparently talking to the captain.
Welcome to the Centurion. I am the captain, Roland Morgan. This is Marie, the radio officer, and Loof, the radar operator.
We help coordinate maneuvers between the ship and ground forces. It's nice to meet you, Claude. Loof, aren't you going to give Claude a proper greeting?
What, waste my breath on that moron? I've got better things to do.
Okay, damn. Did nobody hear what we did? Like, we went through a freaking mountain pass, starving to death and running from the enemy. You would think that would garner some amount of respect.
I wouldn't mind her.
Loof's always like that. She's the best at what she does, though, so don't worry about her ability.
I see.
These young ground pounders are always so high-strung.
And you are?
What the fuck is with this nation's navy? Holy shit. Like, I can understand a little rivalry between the branches, but good God, these people hate each other.
Lieutenant Haddock, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Just Brian is fine. You do outrank me, after all.
Huh? No, I'm a lieutenant too.
Difference in
Not
rank.
anymore, Claude. From this day forward...
Oh, no, he's a captain. I didn't mean to hit that button.
I'd like to put you in command of this ship's guard convoy.
Eh?
Commanding the guard convoy? But Minerva Victor should have seniority over me.
We've already offered the post to Lieutenant Victor. She refused outright and recommended you in her place.
Oh, she did. She's probably a bit depressed right now.
She did?
I'd been considering you for the position myself, after reviewing your record. With your judgment, adaptability, and the trust of your soldiers, you make a fine candidate. Will you accept this duty, Captain Wallace?
Yes, sir.
Oh, marvelous. Well,
Without any further ado, I'd like to explain your first mission as captain.
Okay.
Our 3 snow cruisers are currently heading north, across the Crystal Sea. Our new aim is a raid on Schwarzgrad, the Imperial capital. The operation's known by the codename Cygnus.
Okay.
It was a contingency plan for Operation Northern Cross. Devised in secret, you understand. But with Operation Northern Cross set back so far, Command is using it as a grand diversion.
I thought Northern Cross was completely abandoned. We got our asses kicked.
And so, we of the Cygnus fleet have inherited the duty of invading the capital.
Oh boy.
The Crystal Sea is a natural barrier. The Empire would never expect an attack from this side. Even if they did, the ice can't support ships, much less infantry and tanks. They can't intercept or pursue. This new weapon, the Snow Cruiser, is going to let us ride right into the seat of the Empire. That is our duty.
Why do I get the feeling that it's not going to be that easy?
Attacking the capital from the Crystal Sea? I don't think anyone would see that coming.
Also, if the ice can't support tanks, how the hell is it supporting this thing?
You
I guess we're just moving through it.
Convoy now, Mr. Wallace. I'll be expecting great things.
I'll give it all I have, sir.
Good to hear. Then let's get to work.
All right. New episode, new personnel.
Your first duty as captain is to appoint a leader.
What do you mean?
With your promotion, you'll be carrying quite a bit more responsibility than you've had so far. You will also have more members in Squad E now.
Wait, more new recruits? I just got 2.
Open your mind to new strategies. You're already delegating a bit to Lieutenant Miller and Sergeant Raz, but I'd like you to appoint a new squad mate to leadership to help bring Squad E to its full potential.
Who's Miller?
I'm sure this will be a boon to you in the battles to come.
Because Raz is a sergeant, Kai's a sergeant. Who the hell's Miller?
Thank you, sir.
Give it some thought. I'm confident your choice will be the right one.
Someone who's fit to be a leader. Who should I choose?
Do I get to pick, or is the game going to force me? It's going to be Minerva. The game's going to force me. Oh, assign a leader. You can now assign leaders from the command room. Choose a soldier from the list and press A to assign them to the current leader. Leaders increase CP in combat, can give direct commands, and cannot be killed. Only soldiers ranked corporal and above can be assigned as leaders. Soldiers earn promotions through combat experience. The more a unit is deployed, the sooner they will become a leader. Okay, so that actually gives me a reason to rotate my troops then. Because I've just been doing it based on the soldiers I like, but now I have a reason to. Okay, let's watch this cutscene.
Minerva. I accepted the position. I'll be commanding the guard convoy. But why did you recommend me?
Was the title not enough? Now you want to hear me admit defeat in my own words?
Oh my god, come off it, Minerva. Claude's not like that. You should know this.
No, it's just... I know you still haven't forgiven me.
And I never will. You killed Crystal, and you destroyed Squad F.
My bitrate's gone to shit. What the fuck happened to my bitrate? Come on, bitrate, recover. I'm just waiting on the bitrate to fix itself because it has gone to crap. We're still on Ethernet. It didn't switch over the Wi-Fi. It was doing so good. It hadn't dropped a single frame this entire time. What time is it? Did my ISP just decide to flip a switch somewhere? I'll just sit here for another couple minutes and see if it fixes itself. If not, I'll just end the stream. Because there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, has it recovered? Looks like it might have. It's trying. It's back to where it was. Still dropping frames though. It's dropped a little bit. I'll give it another minute or so. At least I fixed that thing so it's not disconnecting me from Twitch anymore. That's nice. I wish the app would let me check the bitrate from here. It'd be nice. Well, it's recovered a little bit, but it's still not where it needs to be. It's still dropping frames. Quite a few frames, actually. I want to choke slam my ISP. I really do. This shit keeps happening. Might as well try to soldier through these cutscenes, at least.
I'll never forgive you, and I won't let you forget. Nevertheless, Crystal fought with her head held high until the very end. She died fighting for what she believed in.
Being your simp? 'Cause that's what she was.
Even when it all looked hopeless, she did everything she could to protect me. So I will avenge her death. I'll defeat the Empire and fulfill her wish.
Then why didn't you accept the...
Because you're the better candidate, damn you! Squad F is gone. The only able member left from Squad D is their commander. After the reorganization, Squad E is the only one with any real firepower left.
So Squad F was wiped out, and so was Squad D, apparently.
It's elementary. The only one who's fit to be commander is the one with the squad left to command.
He's not wrong about that, actually.
Claude, I am prepared to do whatever it takes. I'll cast everything aside, if it means I can avenge them. If it means we can win.
He's dropping frames like a motherfucker. It's at 6% right now.
Staying locked in a petty contest of pride is only going to hold us back. Command me as you see fit, Claude. Bring us the victory you promised our allies.
Can I change the, No, it's stuck at that. Can't change the resolution right now. Alright, I'll just call the stream after this cutscene, I think.
Our friends died fighting the Empire. Now it's our duty to avenge them.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be watching you, Claude. I will judge your determination and your strength of will.
I mean, you've been doing that the entire
If you
time.
ever disgrace the memory of the soldiers who died to get you here, then I will personally send you to answer to them.
God damn, Minerva.
Listen up, everyone. I'd like to introduce
Okay,
a new
so
member of Squad
that's her
E.
tank driver there, so I'm guessing he might have survived too.
Minerva Victor reporting. My comrades paid the ultimate price, and I will carry on their legacy.
Okay, so Minerva's on our squad now.
My name is Ronald Albee, and I fight with the pride of Squad F in my heart.
Okay, Ronald lived. Oh, we get the Glory. That's another tank. Ronald drives the Glory, which can be outfitted with one of 3 weapon types. Armor-piercing cannons, including a mortar, anti-personnel Gatling guns, and a wide-range flamethrower. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Preferences have changed, weaponry updated, glossary updated. So now we have the Hoffen, the Edelweiss, the Cactus, which is an APC, and now we have the Glory, which is another tank. So many choices of deadly vehicles. I'll save these 2 cutscenes for next time, since the bitrate has just gone to absolute garbage and shows no sign of recovering. It's gotten worse. I'm up to 8% drop frames right now. So I'm just going to call it on this stream then, if the internet's just going to be too shitty. Well, at least it lasted long enough to get something done. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see y'all next time.